Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Max. I'm from ERM. And you just heard a performance on two Polygogos. It's a eurorack stereo oscillator module based on polygonal synthesis. There were just filters and a lot of reverb on it, but all the sound sources were actually these two monophonic oscillators. Polygonal synthesis is something that I came up with Chris together. He's here in front. Based on a GIF which we found on the internet. Well, all good stories start, I think. We found this GIF, and there was a conspiracy theory around the question that the world is composed out of different waves and sine waves. And it's undiscussable, it's complete bullshit, I think. But we were just curious how this sounds. And it took some time until it evolved into this module. But the synthesis technique in this module is based around polygonal synthesis. And the idea to go around a shape which is not a circle and creates a sine wave, but different shapes. And these shapes then generate audio waveforms that are much more complex and complex in spectrum than a single sine wave. So I'm going to show you now on one of these oscillators. What did I do? These first principles. Hope you can see it. And it's too dry. So, right. The module has a couple of parameters, and there are two most important parameters apart from pitch, which shape how the polygon looks. And it's the first parameter, which is called order. And order defines the number of vertices of the shape we interact with behind the screen. And this parameter changes the harmonic ratios of overtones, which we can emphasize with the second parameter. And these were actually the first parameters that we found and explored in this synthesis technique. But there was another GIF. There was this GIF. So the question arose, what happens if we start modulating it? And what happens if we start changing the angles and all the, like adding modulation sources to all the parameters in the equation? So we said, okay, we have this already. But what if we rotate it? Oh, we have a stereo effect. Because this is something I forgot to mention. Each of the channels, both channels are created from the graphical shape by taking the projection, like you've seen before on the screen, into the X and into the Y dimension. So there's always a stereo signal available. And as soon as you start moving it, also the sound source and the energy of the signal moves between the two channels. But that's nice, but there could be also something like FM. There's the next thing which was explored is putting linear frequency modulation on this fundamental frequency. Which can be quantized on the slider or to have plateaus at interesting ratios of free running. And this already gave a huge and enormous amount of different timbres. But there was a happy accident which led to an analog wave shaper, which is pretty aggressive. But opens up yet another dimension of timbre. And I think this is the quick rundown of what it is and how it came about. I'm not sure yet when it will be available. Probably towards the end of the year, fall. But it's here to try it out. on booth W320 in the hall after the swimming pool. And we have beer, and I'm happy to see you guys there.